Hello YouTube, Jeff Kelly here. Back in the reloading room, continuing on with the 5/7 by 28 reloading series, I guess you call it by now. And we're finishing up the Lyman book as far as their loads go. And today we're going to be chronographing the True Blue powder and also the Vihtavuori N340 powder. We've loaded the Vihtavuori in 1/10 of grains all the way up through its load, and then I also did a 5-grainer just to see if we could push them past 2,000. But they go from 4.3 to 4.8, as you can see right there, the N340, 4.3 to 4.8. The True Blue is 5.2 to 5.8, and we've got those loaded here. So we're going to chronograph them today. On the last two videos that we did the 800X from 5 grains to 5.6 grains, and the accurate number 7 from 6.3 grains to 7 grains. The accurate number 7, if you recall, the load that we did went about 200 feet per second faster than these posted loads. Is 1549 at 6.3 and the 1711 at 7 grains. We were going 200 grains or 200 feet faster, and the 800X we were going about 100 feet faster than all the way up to the 5 grains to the 5.6. So I don't know. It says that Lyman really tested these in the 5.7 USG, there it is right there, for 0.75 inch barrel. Same thing that we're using. We're using the 5.7 Mark II, and but everything else is the same. The only thing that is different is on the overall length. They've got a 1.525, and we're doing a 1.58 as the factory load is. So anyway, let's go out to the gun range and see what these chronograph at, and we'll finish up this series. Oh, by the way, the Vihtavuori powder, if you can see it in there, is an extruded powder, and it measures pretty well, but it is not like the accurate powder. The accurate powder is very fine and measures very precisely, and the True Blue powder really measures the best of all. That's just like dust. It's so fine, and I'm kind of hoping that one works the best, so won't have to measure every single load, because that just meters beautifully. Here's the setup again. We've got the 40 grain VMAX bullets there, and then our second load on those shells. So see you at the gun range. Okay, here we are at the range. As you can see, I'm using the F&H 5.7 Mark II, and we're going to start with the True Blue rounds with 5.2 grains. There's the chrono and the range all set up, so here we go. Okay, 5.2 grains of True Blue. Okay, 5.3 grains of true blue. $17.75. $17.58. $17.57. $18.02. $18.05. 5.4 grains of true blue. $18.22. $17.45. $17.63. $17.73. $17.82. 5.5 grains of true blue. $18.56. $17.39. $18.13. $17.95. $17.87. 5.6 grains of true blue. $18.53. $18.02. $18.06. $17.36. $18.12. 5.7 grains of true blue. $18.70. $18.18. $18.48. $18.65. $18.42. 5.8 grains of true blue.
Put anybody else over for a while.
Oh, perfect.
Keep that door locked.
Yeah, so that's gonna do.
1879. $18.52. $18.58. $18.49. $18.40. Okay, now we'll go to the Vihtavuori powder, the N340, and we'll start with 4.3 grains.
If it wasn't there, you'd have a tendency to just go ahead and fire it. And it gets you back.
1641.
So, shoot. Do you understand the cycle?
1613.
That's something and rear side. It should be lined up.
1633.
If it's like that, you're going to shoot it.
1655,
It's off to the side. That's the side. So you want to kind of
1632,
front side blade right across the more the bull.
4.4 grains of Vihtavuori.
Go ahead and use dry fire. Pull it back to that where it stops.
1697, 1679, 1702,
Line up, and then just
1658,
no running.
1643.
So these are my hornbees.
4.5 grains of Vihtavuori.
Make sure before you start loading any of it, double check it.
1734,
I know. Okay, you feel pretty.
1728,
You don't have to wait too long. And again, you don't let it
1702,
on the trigger.
1703, 1732, 4.6 grains of Vihtavuori. Wow. 1761,
Yeah, I'd probably be doing that all the way down the ladder.
1747, 1738, 1745, 1725, 4.7 grains of Vihtavuori.
Like that, what that means, you're right
1753,
to the right. You can get off and stop the section.
1759,
So just go ahead and shoot.
1766, 1761, 1765,
And I'll go bang bang.
4.8 grains of Vihtavuori. Vihtavuori is definitely the most accurate and the lightest shooting powder that we've used so far.
Well, I was blue.
1789, 1785,
You were doing in the beginning.
1777,
And yet, no,
1778,
I had to know where that trigger was. I can't.
1740.
So, you know,
Okay, now we're going to jump up past the load ranges and do 5 grains of Vihtavuori
and then
and see how they chrono.
That's so neat. I wish. I remember.
yeah. Did you shoot it?
1800,
Shoot this phone?
You're gonna shoot
1811,
380.
1801, 1804, 1805. So I guess putting more powder in doesn't necessarily mean higher velocity.
Try and just get the gun. It's a
So we are back. And what have we found from all of this? Well, we've gone through the Lyman manual. We've done tests on the N340, the 800X, the True Blue, and the Accurate number 7. I wasn't able to get my hands on any HS7 because they just don't make that anymore. So anyway, that's it. Here's the Lyman book, and here's the statistics. Okay, our first video was the 800X. There's the stats from that and what it says in the Lyman book of what they should be. 120 feet per second difference. The accurate number 7 was the second video we did, and the difference between what we got and what Lyman got are even more striking. And then today, the True Blue, 191 and 76 difference on the both ends of the spectrum there, and then the Vihtavuori was a little tighter. I think out of all of this, testing, my choice for powder would be the Vihtavuori. It shot the best. It seemed to be the most accurate, and it was the closest standard deviation. And believe me, all the powders were measured pretty much perfectly according to my Dillon beam scale. So there's the series on the 5.7 by 28 and what Lyman had to say about it and what is actually true about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like it, please share it, please subscribe, and there'll be more videos on the way. Talk to you soon.